Hello to my Virgos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. All right, Virgos, let's get right into it. Let's get into it. This reading is going to take us to the end of this month. That's right. Take us to the end of this month. So I'm talking to you wherever Virgo is in your birth chart. Wherever Virgo is in your birth chart. Even if you're on the cusp, talking to you. We started out this cycle, the moon in Sagittarius. So hopefully you put your gratitude list together. Refer to that gratitude list. This is the little things I'm grateful for. Little things, or at least some people call little things, like breathing and being able to call certain loved ones. Things that we take for granted. I see everybody putting their list together. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy holidays. Let's get into it, Virgos. Let's go. Wheel of Fortune. Source is giving somebody some time to really here we have the Wheel of Fortune here. Source is just giving you some time to like just be patient with very, very stubborn energies. Or people who are just wired to be very, very stubborn. That's you know what? That's something you can put down on your list. That's something you can be grateful for. Is your patience. Source is saying, the sun is shining on you. And I see you putting that down on your list. I see you saying, you know what? You're grateful that Source gave you some time, that you can actually see today that you have the patience to wait. That you have this in you to just be patient. To wait, like you look back and you just kind of sort of waited, for other people to find their throne in the universe. It's almost like, for other people to get to, like, it's, because if it looks like, it's like when you moved on, here we had the Four of Swords. It looks like when you moved on from something, you could have moved on from a job, a friendship, love relationship, even family relationships. So many people were talking about you behind your back, and people were just determined to bully you, like talk about you, and anybody that would listen to just go all in and talk about you. To a point, I feel like you made it to your throne. It's the King of Swords here. And you just kept, like, the more and more people were just coming at you with swords, you just kept being positive. That's what it was. You had to find your positive community, Virgo. You had to keep being positive. The more people was bullying, talking about you behind your back, you were just positive, right? That's something you can put on your gratitude list, because now you're going to be able to rest. It says a lot about your growth. The fact that you've gotten to a place before somebody would have left their power back there. You would have left your power behind you. You would have been like, oh, it's shown cracks in your foundation. You would have repaid sword fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd have been like, because you all are ruled by Mercury, right? So Mercury is the communication. It's the messenger planet, right? So in your past, you may have been tempted to respond in certain ways, right? But no, you went right into healing. You went right to your throne. If you got on high heels, you didn't clickety-click right on up to your throne. If you got on soft bottom shoes or hard bottom shoes for man, whatever you got on, a man, women, don't really matter what you're wearing. You didn't walked on up to your throne, just adjusted your crown and just, right? So that's what somebody did. And you said, you know what, if it's not about helping people to adjust their crown and keeping it on the throne, you don't want a part of the conversation. That's it. Somebody is a very powerful healer, and that's what a lot of people don't understand what healers go through. No matter how many daggers people throw at you, no matter how many, and trust, everybody can go there, Virgo. But I'm telling you, keep it on the throne. Keep it on the throne. Because somebody felt very much like they were by themselves. Here's the Two of Wands here. A younger person felt like they were by themselves. While there was somebody who saw you as competition. There was a fire sign who was bullying somebody, or somebody has fire. Either there is two of them. Either their sun or their moon was Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or their moon sign was Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, while they were bullying you and jumping to conclusions and talking about you behind your back. Whoever somebody's son or grandson felt like they were basically by themselves. It's like they was around people, but they felt like they was by themselves. While you were trying to heal, right? While you were trying to heal and constantly being talked about, like, constantly just kind of sitting there, all this just operating in blind faith, right? Constantly trying to move on with your life, trying to move on, and that's what you were doing, trying to move on as calmly as you can, trying to keep it high vibrational. So here we have the Death card. Something is now healed. Something is now over. Something is now over, right? Because it looks like there was two energies that were just obsessed with you. Obsessed with your high vibrational attitude. Just obsessed. So, and they were just going to bully. And it's like they had energies behind them. And that's what whoever these energies were, Virgo, that's what they were. It could have been somebody's job. You were hurting, trying to process loss of loved ones, and they were just, you trying to heal. Just Lord have mercy. You trying to process the loss of loved ones, whether it's your blood relative, family, or somebody that you just love, like somebody you lost loved ones, and they just coming in with the swords, left and right, talking, gossiping. But somebody younger, like I said, somebody's son or grandson, felt very much like they were by themselves. All this conversation going on, nobody even checked to see how they was going. Everybody too busy jumping down the rabbit hole. And so it looks like you're back on your throne, right? And you're focusing on self-love, right? Doing the mirror work on the rebirth side, right? But somebody has a partnership in business or partnership in love coming across your path, if it's not already in your life. And you made a decision. No more talking down to people. No more talking about people. No more letting people talk down to you. You're not talking down to kids. You're not even having that kind of conversation around your kids. It's all love. Like, no shady conversations while people are trying to, they just trying to maintain. No shady conversations around young adults. None of that mess. Oh, well, I heard so and so and such and such and such and such. None of that. Because all of that is so because of that, Source is cooking up something nice for you. Yeah, Source is cooking up something nice for you. You know your worth and you know your value. There's some things you don't even want to be a part of anymore. That's how close you are to your vault door. Whatever you've been praying for, if somebody's been praying to meet their soul person, their twin energy, your twin flame in business, or meet your twin flame in love, the decision has already been made. Why? Because you stop engaging in hurtful conversations around young adults. They don't have to be your young adult. It was somebody's young adult. You stop engaging in those conversations, whether you were on a phone, cell phone, house phone, bat signals, whatever was going up in the air. And you decided to get back on your throne after going down a rabbit hole of sorts and focusing on your own healing, and said, you know what, I need to end something. I need to end people talking down to people. I don't want to hear that conversation anymore. So somebody finally decides to say that and move on. Finally, somebody just to calmly move on from something. And so because of that, Source is cooking up something nice for you. Source is cooking up something really nice for you. Having to do with a young person. So it's like you and another person's young person, and age doesn't really matter. They're younger than you and somebody, so that's what matters. You and somebody's younger person, y'all are very close to them stepping through your vault door because Source has already approved it. Source has already approved something. So it's like everybody was going through this process of having to step through those two pillars, or initiation process of just, it's just been a deeper, a call to love. That's the karmic cycle of all 2024. That's the part a lot of people, and I mentioned coming into 2024, this is a year of purge, right? Purging those unhealthy, wounded relationships around sexual relationships, money, the judgment, all of that, the year of 8, right? And so you heard a lot of people saying, oh, everybody's such and such is going to be exposed. But see, that's the worldly view. Everything within us, each one of us is being exposed. Source gave all of us an opportunity to purge within. So many people are worried about everybody else being exposed in social media. Oh, they got exposed. People don't know this about their person. Source is saying, Source is trying to expose what's in us, each one of us. So when you made it back there, Source says 5 and 6. Is 11. Now you can get off the fence. Take the time to get off the fence and step into your own light, because this been sitting here waiting for you the whole time. Your money has been sitting here waiting for you the entire year. It's just somebody possibly this whole year. I mean, we coming down for the count. So if you tempted by anything, so it's just like you too close, and when you this close to opening up your vault door, here come the enemy. But see, by this time, somebody should know exactly what the temptation is. You should know exactly what the temptation is. It's a pattern of behavior. Yep. Poison. Where somebody is going out with certain people, drinking, being around certain types of energies that you have outgrown. Somebody is in celebratory mode. It's the holidays. So it's like, be careful. It's around being around toxic energies who like to gossip, who like to have one too many drinks. That is right there. Is going to be somebody's devil right there. It's the holidays. Somebody got video footage. Somebody got some pictures of some stuff. Whatever. Somebody got something that's worth some quick money. So it's just saying that is going to be your test right there. That's going to make the difference between you getting through that vault door now, or you get through the vault door another time. And somebody's ego of feeling like they're the only one that has a throne in their own universe. Everybody has a throne in their own universe. Everybody has a throne in their own universe. But that's going to be somebody's temptation. Here's a 2 of Swords. Because it looks like you and somebody were blindsided. You and somebody were blindsided. You and somebody were caught off guard. That's why it's like you and somebody have sons. And that's going to be the thing right there. So somebody was really trying to get you and somebody to compete with each other. Somebody trying to get you and somebody to compete with each other. So you'll figure it out. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. When really, Swords is saying it could have been a sacred conversation a long time ago, in a whole different environment. That's what the 7 of Cups is. 7 of Cups is the devil in the minor arcana. So that's a minor secret, right? So Source is saying it could have been a sacred conversation somewhere else, in a totally different setting and environment, in a vegan restaurant or something. Like there's no, somewhere else so there's no distraction. A park, somewhere else could have been a different conversation somewhere else. But yeah. Definitely not at some kind of a club or where there's other spirits. But that's how close somebody is to the vault door. But again, this is also about respecting people's space too, because the moon is moving from Gemini into Cancer. And so Gemini is all about just like this playful energy. We're not talking about any Geminis that you know, because this is Gemini's card. So during the holidays, it could be a real playful time for a lot of people, but also the moon is going to be moving into Cancer. So there's some people who like to be in hermit mode. That also has to be respected as well. So there are people who like to be in hermit mode, don't feel like being bothered around the holidays because they are introverted. Respect it. In other words, I mean, just knocking on people's doors or having somebody knock on your door if you're an introvert, right? Yeah, that would be foolish. And you've already left behind a lot of distractions, and so have other people have left behind a lot of distractions. So yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have left down, and people are trying to move past lamenting and just putting the past behind them. So that's what I'm saying, yeah. Everybody's trying to put the past behind them, trying to move on into 2025. So, and balancing things out. So, yeah. Everybody's trying to balance everything out and find their own star. Everybody's trying to find their own star. So here we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So source is saying this is we're talking about Hermit right here, the Hermit crab. Somebody may want to go in their vault door themselves, since you're down to earth and relatable. And again, source is already approved for you to go into your vault door and start focusing on, increasing your wisdom and your knowledge, on something, so that you can start thinking about just kind of sort of learning how to find your own star. That's how valuable, increasing your knowledge and wisdom in something. That's where somebody's money is going to start really growing. That's where somebody's knowledge and wisdom is going to grow. All right, let's see what else we got. Yeah, but that's somebody's test. That's somebody's test. Going out, having a good time, having a few many drinks and talking, and got some money for such and such, and such and such and such and such. And the Hierophant card here. Yeah. I feel like somebody may have been reading something. Okay. Because when we talk about karma is not good or bad. What's interesting, karma is just, it just is what it is. Whatever energy is sent out to the universe comes back, right? What's interesting about people jumping on a bandwagon and being shady, looking at the cards here, is that a lot of times people come in and just go with what you have in common with the person, and you don't really know the whole story as to why somebody could be going through something. That's what this cycle here, with Tower card being retrograde, that's why it's just best to pray for people. It's two bullies in this situation here that's been trying to bully you and bully other people ever since they walked away from a situation. And that's what you have in common with some people. It's actually three. They jump to conclusions, and they're having a tower moment. And so all it would take is for somebody to go out, get a couple of drinks, go somewhere, having conversations about stuff, start lamenting over some stuff, and next thing, one thing leads to another. So it's just like, when you could be at home looking out the window, ready for the arrival of something, ready for the arrival of somebody. Yeah, waiting for the arrival of somebody, because it looks like there's somebody that's coming to you. Somebody is coming to you. And it's somebody that's coming to somebody else. So what's interesting is that you and somebody are no longer motivated being around certain people who like to possibly, do things in excess. Somebody is really focusing on getting that heart chakra, together, and working with these. It's like two younger people here, and just spending more time in hermit mode, like more time at home. That's what it looks like. Somebody's something about you being at home is going to spend more time of like maybe cooking, or just spending more time around the house, doing things around the house for somebody. All All right, so go ahead. We can go ahead and just close this out. Let's go ahead and close this out. Let's go ahead and close this out. Yeah. So that's going to be someone's test. You know, people saying, come on, let's go out, let's go hang out. But he apologizes for betraying you, whoever this energy is. Somebody who, like these bullying energies, but whoever was either being bullied, whoever was bullying you, but whoever was bullying whoever this person is, this younger person or these younger people, where you're protected by angels. Dream even bigger. Listen to your inner voice. Your gifts have actually increased. The best is yet to come. Crown chakra cleanse. You were dealing with some very envious spirits. You'd be surprised, Virgos, that of who is envious of you when you find your star. That's everybody. You could be looking in this direction thinking that these group of people over here are envious or jealous because you have somebody right there with you telling you that you're better than someone else. And it can literally be like the movie, the title, Sleeping with the Enemy. It can be just that close. You know, so you got to first look at the energy that's connected to you. That's, if they're constantly comparing you to somebody else, they could be the ones that see you as the opposition and you not know it. But you'll know it if you pray. Don't cast your pearls before energies who don't appreciate them. So you have a whole new attitude. You are protected by angels. It's time for you to dream even bigger. Somebody's head isn't big enough. Their head needs to do like a big water head. But no, seriously, but you're not dreaming big enough. So it's really wants you to really start dreaming bigger. Dreaming bigger, like for real. Like if you're not, looking at, just looking at your life is like, okay, there's really no limits to what source can do for you. Why are people being so shady towards people who have moved on with their lives, right? Why are people being so shady when people have moved on with their lives? This is like something is having a domino effect. So source is saying, because there's this serious call to love, and I'm talking about agape love, the energies that are talking to younger people about you, Virgo, their household is in shambles. Because that's the energy they're putting out into the universe, right? But if you have younger people in your household, doesn't matter how young they are, they can be a year younger than you are. And sources saying you're supposed to be in a position of leadership, like positive conversation, keeping it on a throne. That'll let you know you found your star, because there's something about you, again, that's speaking to, even in your grieving process of loss of loved ones. Sources saying you're having that tower moment is really, and it could be a hidden tower moment for somebody. It's just like, okay, oh, that's right, I need to go pray. I don't want to jump to conclusions about certain things. If you have younger energies in your life, where source is saying, I'm putting you I need you to add structure and authority to it. You don't have to, it doesn't matter whether you're a man or woman. It doesn't matter. You're not going to talk down to somebody, and nor are you going to let them talk down to you, right? That's you being in light side of emperor energy, right? That's you. Doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. Source is saying, because if you have a younger person in the house and you're angry because something else made you angry, source is saying, then you're bringing that energy into your household, if that makes sense to you. So, yeah. You're definitely leaving some energies behind and you're not looking back. And part of the energies that you're leaving behind, physical and emotional, is the way that they talk to people. And I'm talking about talking down. We're not talking about you misunderstanding how a person's tone is when you say, hey, I don't really like the way you talk to me. And they say, oh, you know what? I apologize. And they straighten it up. That's a difference. That's a person who's taking accountability. We talking about somebody who they just talk down to people. They just like, they basically everything. Like, you supposed to, y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't even, it's just too many. Y'all know what I'm saying. Because of their title, because of their whatever socioeconomic status, because of their gender, feel like they have the right to talk to people any kind of way. That's why y'all notice some like heads of organization. I mean, like heads of come like CEOs, COOs, CFOs. Some of them are more respectful than mid-level managers, because some of those and I'm just speaking for all of them, because somebody just came in on just a title, but they don't have any authority. Somebody just gave them a title, but they have no authority whatsoever, and somebody put them in a position, and they just wanted the position. They ain't negotiate nothing. And so it's their way or the highway. So make a meal. And that's what somebody's had to deal with. That's when you'll know what kind of emperor you're dealing with, light or dark side. Somebody who's basically, they don't want to raise leaders. They want to raise followers. They don't want to train leaders in the workplace. They want to train followers. Somebody who worships them. Somebody is who you can do good as long as you don't do better than me. It's a lot of parents out here that says, you know what, they want their kids to do better than them. They like, no, they want their kids to surpass them. Like, that's part of their legacy. They like, why they pay all them sacrifices? They want their kids to surpass them by leaps and bounds, so they can step back and go with their arms folded. There's a lot of parents out here that's like, "Whew, child, I'm tired of working." But then you have some parents that actually compete with their kids. So it's just saying, somebody's starting to see some stuff. Here we have the affirmations for work. I am grateful that I finished projects in a timely manner. Divine inspiration is flowing into my work today. My work brings me fulfillment, and I love what I do. Just like some managers compete with their employees. You're like, well, wait a minute. They want somebody who is going to put the work in to make them look good. But as soon as they get ready to go for a promotion to the next level, then they go straight into character assassination. So it's just like somebody got to recognize this right up front. Recognize that spirit. So yeah. So it's just saying, you all are leaders. Something you've seen how it can have a domino effect. That's not a spirit you want to bring into your household ever. Period. You don't want to bring that. It's your way or the highway into your house. You add some structure and authority to something, but that your way or the highway. So, because that's what was happening. If you have kids, that's exactly what was happening, or grandkids. That's what was happening to somebody's kids or grandkids. Somebody was doing the same thing, and I've been saying it for a while. Parallel universes. Divine love. Divine love. So when you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. Y'all be surprised, people can be mad at you and take it out on your kids or grandkids, because they can't go off on you. They can't cuss you out because they know you come right back. But your kids and grandkids, or some of you all may have managers that you get along very well with, the higher ups in organizations and companies, and because your manager may not get along with them, they secretly retaliating against employees. So source is saying to you, when it's time for you to walk away from something, you're keeping it very high vibrational, very positive and very high vibrational, because you don't know who you're leaving behind, who be going through any kind of suffering. We're keeping it high vibrational. We're keeping it very high vibrational. So confidence is key to your success. Somebody could have Leo in their birth chart. It is not a competition. All right. Let's see. Because somebody, as far as your child or grandchild, saw you as competition. And when you walked away, they went right into putting somebody in survival mode. So, but don't you step down off of your throne. Not when you, in a very meek way, can pray. Ask source for clarity. That's right. Use your lips to pray. I am expanding. Any positive changes or projects that you're considering right now will be worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. That's what I'm telling you. Somebody's about to enter into a partnership in business or a partnership in love that's very powerful. That's right. Things are expanding. That's what I'm talking about. That confidence. Be confident. You're going through a tower moment right now. And bring that negative energy into your house. That it's my way or the highway with the kids and the. Don't bring that energy. Because you'll bring that energy into a business and say it to the wrong energy and develop that reputation. People are like, oh no, nope, no thanks. That's what I have for you all. So like I said, put that list together. We're still in this month of December. We're still in this cycle. Put your list together or what you want on the horizon, because I see a partnership in business and partnership in love coming across your path that for you it's going to be solid in a space where you're going to feel like this is good karma, because it's how you're built. This is a light side of how you all are built. The fact that you all are very meticulous, very detailed oriented. You all are you don't really like drama, you know. I mean, if Leo is in the inner, y'all may like a little, you know, spiciness a little bit, but like so y'all may have a little, you know, kick to it a little bit, like a little fire to it, but you'll be using it in a very positive way, very positive way. But yeah, so something was definitely having a domino effect. Something was having a domino effect, but some kind of a partnership is happening here. Somebody is coming home to you, and somebody is coming home to somebody else. So yeah, but yeah, don't fumble that by celebrating early, and then another spirit come over somebody, and then the next thing you know, people are like, oh my God, what happened? That is what I have for you. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.